It's Mitch, and it is Sunday, June the 3rd, 2018, with your free live show. Of course, we're here 7 days a week, 365 days a year, usually right around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But, anyways, do three free picks. I've already been looking at tomorrow's schedule. But looks like a pretty light schedule for tomorrow. So still have some kind of show at some kind of time. I'm traveling tomorrow. Kind of one of those things that you don't plan and it just happens. So we'll figure it out. We always do. Probably be right around this same time, 11 a.m. If not, might be a little bit earlier. But won't be the end of the world if it happens. I'm still setting up the YouTube page, so get with you guys in just a second. So once again, the lock of death came into play yesterday. Someone came on the show that I didn't even recognize their name or whatever, and said when I said the Red Sox, they said Houston 110% or something like that. So we ruled Houston the lock of death, and of course, lock of death coming through one more time. When the public says lock, we say death. You go run the other way, and there's a few of those games today. Yep, we caught that Texas game. Once in a while, those go our way, Adam. Once in a while, the replay goes our way, and then, the whole thing goes our way. Cole Hamels has pitched pretty well lately, and, he had so many bad years there in a row. Two, right? At least two really bad years there. So, sometimes it's that lingering effect in the public eye that where the value is. And, that's what you find. I personally thought that even though the Texas hit was awesome and it paid well, even though the Texas hit was awesome, paid well. I really thought the Red Sox game was better for us. I think that getting David Price at that kind of price, and with the team with the second best record or the best record in baseball, depending on how you look at it, when you get that, and then you capitalize on it. I mean, that's what it's all about. To me, that was, and I said it on the show, hey, this is what we do. This is, the best teams lose, 70 times a year, and to just be able to identify the likely spots of those and get the most value out of it. And that was it right there. Justin Verlander, going for the Astros, .083 ERA in his last three is just up against those Red Sox bats. Just seemed like there was some value there. But anyways, it's what we do. It's why we have 3.5 million monthly readers at sportschatplace.com. Certainly not always right. Sometimes I'm right a lot less often than some other times, but most of the time over the years, I've been right a lot, and that's why, like I say, you guys have a lot of choices, a lot of places to go for online to get your free picks, to get your premium picks, and of course to watch YouTube videos and live videos, and all of that other stuff, and Facebook Lives. And I'm just glad that, you guys make us and my show and Sports Chat Place part of that rotation. Hopefully you make picksandparlays.net part of that rotation as well. Anyways, we're going to do 3 free picks just like we always do. Give everyone just a couple more seconds to join us. Of course, these shows 100% free. If you're watching on Facebook, all we ask is that you hit the like button, like and follow our page. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. And if you want to get notified when we go live, just make sure you hit the make sure you hit that notify button. It looks like a little bell in the upper right hand corner. But let's get started. Let's see how the internet decides to treat us today. Last couple days been a little slow. Of course, the Warriors and the Cavs getting back at it tonight as well. Jesse James. Sam is already at the beach. He already left. Sam gets the early start. Sam goes to the beach twice a day. Now let's get to today's games. I'll tell you, here's one that kind of has the lock of death written all over it, is the Yankees against the Orioles. I see a lot of people out there laying the big number here with the Yankees. And boy, I was ready to lay the run line myself until I saw that the run line was still negative odds, which means there's a lot of money on this one on the Yankees. Of course, Domingo Germán on the mound for Yankees and Cobb on the mound for the Orioles, who's been horrible, right? But just seems to me the Yankees are almost a lock of death here. I don't really love that game, but I would say if there's a lock of death today, it might be the Yankees. Let's look at some games here. See a lot of people are shouting out games. Of course, if you're looking for our best bets, those are always at our premium picks. And those are available at sportschatexperts.com. You can still use that code NEED, N-E-E-D, get 15% off. Nasty, we said that I gave out the Red Sox winner yesterday. That's all we said. You were here. You heard it. But you listened to some other guy in the in the chat instead. You tune into the show, listen to my picks, and then some guy in the chat says, Houston's a lock. We call them the lock of death. And it's like, oh, really? Why do you think that? It's like, I don't get it, personally. You know, I mean, like I said, I don't win them all, but 3.5 million monthly readers. There's a reason why people have tuned in over the years. It's not just because they like me. That's for sure. It's not because of my charming personality. All right, let's get to some of these games. I like the over in the Twins-Indians game. I think that Kyle Gibson's always a guy who can give it up in bunches, and Mike Clevenger, generally a good pitcher. You know, I had called him, a number 5 starter and spot starter, and of course on that he absolutely went on a roll as soon as I said that. But since then, Clevenger's been hit pretty good. And a matter of fact, he grabbed the win last time out to stop the bleeding, but 4.42 ERA in his last 3 starts. He was so good before that, 3.14 before that. And Kyle Gibson, 3.93 ERA in his last 3 starts. So he's heading in the wrong direction. The Twinkies 0-3 in his last 3 starts as well. I'm going to go with the over in that Twins-Indians game. The Indians just did not take advantage of their opportunities on Saturday. I expect them to take advantage of their opportunities here. So we will take the over in the Indians-Twins game. Of course, if you're looking for a specific game or, our best bets, then you're going to want to go over to sportschatexperts.com, where it's best bets for myself and some of the other top handicappers in the world today. Of course, if you're looking for specific games, they have them there. We also have our world famous consensus report. It's $39 a month, and you could basically see how many handicappers are on each side of each game. So if there is a play that the handicappers feel really strongly about, it's going to be on that consensus report. You can use that code NEED, N-E-E-D, and get 15% off all of your purchases today at sportschatexperts.com, including the consensus report. So that would knock it down to just about $1 a day. So you can't beat that. If you're betting on games and you can't afford $1 a day, I will tell you this much: stop betting on games of any kind. Stop gambling. Gambling is not for you. If you can't afford $1 a day, gambling is not for you. But anyways, yeah, it was Nasty's birthday yesterday, and he comes on. I give like this whole reasoning as to why the Red Sox. I mean, who in the hell knows who's really going to win? That's why we never say the word lock, right? But we can look at these games, see where the value is, and also deduce, some of these matchups, that can definitely work in our favor. And that's really what handicapping is seeing where you have an advantage both in the line and, hopefully an advantage on the field as well. Sometimes the value in the line is enough to do it. If you're getting 2-1 on your money on something that's dead even, you're basically at 66% at that point. But of course, like I said, and then, he goes in, some guy I've never even seen here before says, Houston 110%. I immediately say, okay, we have a lock of death in Houston. He's like, really? Why do you think that? And I knew he was going to go off and bet Houston. I knew it. It's like, if you're looking for minus 170 or higher favorites, you've come to the wrong show. Because that doesn't happen here. I can't remember. Oh, he didn't bet Houston. All right, cool. I feel better. But anyways, it was a wild one in Texas yesterday, or in Los Angeles, with the Angels losing to the Rangers. Of course, I had the Rangers as a premium pick with Cole Hamels on the mound. Once again, it was just a value type thing. We knew that Richards wasn't going to last long in the game because he just doesn't go long. We figured that, Cole Hamels would keep it close enough that the Rangers would have a shot against the bullpen, and that was exactly what happened. And we've been using that strategy a lot this season, a lot. But the Rangers going at it with the Angels again. The total set at 8.5. I'm going over. Doug Fister on the mound for the Rangers. Tyler Skaggs on the mound for the Angels. Skaggs got hit hard last time, and he's been getting hit more and more each time out. His ERA in his last 3 starts, 5.06, ballooning up from 3.60 on the season. Yeah, I talked NBA Finals in the premium area and at sportschatexperts.com. I have a pick on tonight's NBA Finals, so you can check it out there. It's also definitely on the consensus report as well, so check it out over there. We also have free picks on every single game, every single day at sportschatplace.com, so you can check them out there. I believe we have 2 picks on the NBA Finals. Randy did his pick, and Peter did his pick on the NBA Finals. Anyways, so I like the over in the Angels-Rangers game. Skaggs definitely moving in the wrong direction. His ERA 1.2 runs higher than his season total over his last 3. Fister, his season ERA 4.09, 4.15 in his last 3. Once again, heading in the wrong direction if you're a Rangers fan, but headed in the right direction if you got the over like we do. I'm going to take the over in the Angels-Rangers game. That'll be our second pick for today's show. Go one more. And then I'm going surfing. And then I got to jump on a plane. So the Yankees game has been postponed, rained out, so we don't have to worry about that one anymore. So, I know we had a question here about the Yankees, whatever, but that game has been postponed. Man, I think it rains in Baltimore every single day. I don't know where Ed is. He lives, I know, in that area. But I kind of like the Padres here against the Reds. Tyson Ross. I've always thought that this guy has a ton of talent. He just never really gets the support. Here's the thing: is that normally in this sort of game, if these two teams were matched up in Cincinnati, Castillo would probably be like minus 160 in this game. If it was the Reds Padres, Castillo versus Ross in Cincinnati, Castillo would be like minus 160. In this game, it's a pick 'em. Why is that? It's that because Castillo's terrible on the road. That's really what it is. He's just not the same pitcher on the road. He goes on the road, he is serving them up. So we're going to take the Padres. That'll be our third pick. Of course, now Nasty's asking me, do you like the Indians game over more? Over more than what? I don't like any of these games more than my premium picks. My premium picks are my best bets. And those are the picks that I stand behind. The free picks, oh, we try and win them all. They're merely an opinion. But I try and give you guys a glimpse of how we reason and how we make picks and how this is all done. And of course, hopefully add some value and hopefully get us some winners. Hopefully have some fun. Let me look through the questions really quick. Let's see. Any thoughts on Reds Padres? There it is. You got that answer. What about Detroit Toronto on the over? Not sure. Don't love it either way. Shoeless joined the premium. He's been winning. Roger Davis, here it is, the lock of death. He says Cleveland's going to win 150%. I don't know which Cleveland that is. I don't know if it's the Cavaliers or the Indians, but Cleveland. Maybe both, right? I have no idea. But anyways, that's 3 picks for today. We did the over. We did the over in the Twins game against the Indians. We gave out the Padres, and what was their other pick? I don't remember. We gave out the Padres. Give out the Indians over. And since I can't remember what the other pick is, I guess I'll get. Oh, and we gave out the over in the Angels Rangers game. That's the one I like the best of these 3. Anyways, have a great day, everyone. Of course, our best bets, sportschatplace.com Premium and Premium Plus. Use the code NEED, N-E-E-D, get 15% off on everything, including our world-famous consensus report. Comprehensive report telling you how many handicappers are on each side of each game. Roger Davis wants basketball. I got a premium pick on that game, of course. It's the NBA Finals. Have a great day.